Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to learn about theme versus main idea. What's the difference between theme and main idea is our focus question. I'm Michele W. You can tutor with me under Michele W. on Wyzant. I've been a teacher for 30 years. I'm still a licensed teacher, and I love to work with all sorts of different kinds of kids. What's the difference between theme and main idea? Well, main idea is what the story is mostly about. The main idea tells both the topic of the story and what you should know about this topic, or the gist. Be careful, don't confuse topic with main idea. Topic is only a one-word subject or set of words, whereas the main idea is the topic and what you will find out about this topic. It is usually stated as a full sentence. For example, topic versus main idea. Here's an example story. Dogs are wonderful pets because they're loyal, playful, and can even be trained to help people. They enjoy going for walks and playing fetch. Many families find great joy in having a dog as part of their household. In this story, the topic is a single word or set of words telling about the subject. The main idea is what the story is mostly about, or the central idea of the story. Let's find the topic first. Here, repeated throughout the story, I keep seeing the word dogs, they, which refers to dogs, and dog. So my topic is dogs. Now that's not very specific. That's why it's not the main idea. It's only the topic. The main idea tells me more about the article as far as what the central or main idea about dogs is. Our topic is dogs. What about them? Asking yourself will help you find the main idea. So looking back at my story again, this main idea is what the story is mostly about, or the central idea of the story. So I think to myself, what about the topic is the story about? Well, I know it's about dogs. Was it about rescue dogs? Was it about getting a dog from a kennel? Was it about finding a lost dog? Was it about dog illnesses and how to treat them? Was it about cartoon dogs, movies, or TV shows? That's how I find the main idea, to ask myself, what was the main or central point about dogs? What in the story topic does it tell me more about? Well, I see that it says dogs are wonderful pets, and later on in the story it says many families find great joy in having a dog. So that's my main idea. Dogs make great pets. Next, we're going to talk about theme. Theme is the message, the lesson, or the moral of the story. Theme is not always stated in exact words, so sometimes I have to infer or think about it to figure out what does the author want me to learn. Theme is the big idea or something you can learn about life in general from the story. It's the lesson in the story. Let's look at our example. Lily spent hours practicing her piano, even when she felt like quitting. She didn't always get it right at first, but she kept trying. On the day of the recital, which is a performance, she played beautifully and everyone clapped after her performance. Theme is the big idea or something you can learn about life, the moral of the story. What is the author trying to get me to learn from this story? Well, when I think about it, I ask myself, what lesson is the author trying to teach me in this story? When I do that, I can circle some key phrases that help me to think about the story. Lily spent hours practicing. She kept trying. And eventually she played beautiful and everyone clapped or gave her praise. If I look at the clues in the story, I can infer or predict what she learned. So I determined that the theme of this story is perseverance leads to success. Perseverance means practicing over and over again and sticking with it leads to success. I could also use the phrase, practice makes perfect. Now let's review. Theme is the message or lesson or moral of the story. Main idea is what the story is mostly about. It includes both the topic and tells me more about the topic or the gist. The topic is a one word or phrase telling only the subject of the story. It's not the main idea. But topic is included in the main idea along with the gist or what the story is mostly about. Now, here's some extra practice that you can try. I am going to click on our screen. I will leave it up. You should pause your video. Go ahead and do the screen. Then I will click on the next screen, and that will be the answers. We'll go through the practice this way. And so that the recording isn't too long, I'm just going to only leave it up for a second. Here's our first example. Pause your video. Get your answer. Now check your work. Here's our second example. Pause your video, get your answer. Now check your work. Here's our third example. Find the main idea and theme. Pause your video. And now check your work. And here's one last activity that sometimes you'll find on tests where they give you the main idea and you have to determine which story fits best with that main idea. And here's the answer. And last, we have an exit ticket for main idea and theme in case you're a teacher using this lesson. And here's the answer. If you've enjoyed learning with me, consider Michele W as your elementary tutor. I do specialize in grades K through 6. I also work with 7th and 8th graders who are behind in their learning to get them caught up and to fill in their learning gaps. Please message me on Wyzant or send me a phone or email, and I will be able to help you. Thanks. Have a great day.